Hi, I'm Raya and this is Wondering About Wolves. Today we're looking at the Wolves versus Albion match preview.
Yes, the big Black Country derby is coming up.
Yes.
So what have we got first on your agenda?
The information about the game.
Okay, so what have you been digging up? What information have you been digging up to tell us about for this match?
Well, Albion midfielder Conor Gallagher is suspended for the game.
Yes, he is. That's true. I've read that myself. Conor Gallagher suspended.
Yeah.
And Albion will miss him because he's a regular starter. You know, he's always in their first 11. So it's an important player for Albion. So for us, that's good news.
That's very good for us, yeah. Wolves completed 521 passes in their last game, but Albion only completed 309.
Yeah, well, when we play Albion, I think we can expect to have the majority of the ball.
Yeah.
Wolves are going to have the possession.
Yeah.
Albion are going to be set up and difficult to break down, and then going to be organised, and then going to play without the ball. Wolves will be the team with the ball. Wolves will be the team in possession, making the passes. If you look at the stats, the pass stats for any game, and you compare Wolves against Albion, you'll see that most of the time Wolves will have better passing stats than Albion. Albion spend a lot of time without the ball in their games. They don't keep the ball well, where we have got players who can do that. So the passing stats don't surprise me at all.
Yeah, and that means we need to be trying to break their defence up and get through.
Well, that's it. It's not passing for passing's sake. We don't want to just pass sideways, backwards. So we've got to penetrate, because Albion will be set up, and they will be difficult to break down. They will have players behind the ball. Allardyce will have them well organised. So we've got to try and penetrate Albion and not just pass for passing's sake. We've got to make key passes in important areas of the pitch.
Yeah, and next, Wolves. Wolves have gone 5 games without a win in the Premier League.
Yeah, we're on a bad run. Everybody knows that we're on a bad run. But I think that the key to this, Raya, is to keep the faith, not panic. You know, I mean, last time we were in the Premier League and we lost against Albion, we did panic.
We need to keep composed.
And we sacked our manager, and that had a disastrous effect. So the last thing I think we should be thinking about is changing manager. Yes, we're on a bad run, but Nuno is the man for the job, and this is always going to be a difficult season anyway. We know it's a transitional season. We're trying something different. We're trying to change shape. We're searching for answers. We're trying to change the formation. We're trying to change the way we play. Then on top of all that, we've had a terrible injury list. So there's mitigating circumstances for the bad form. So let's stick with Nuno. Stay calm, and in the end we'll see it through where we can get back to our normal levels.
Yeah. Next on the agenda we've got what we need to worry about.
What Albion are going to offer, the dangers of West Bromwich Albion. Okay, so what things have you found out that Albion have got that we need to worry about?
In Albion's last game, they won 67% of their aerial duels, whereas Wolves only won 32%.
So we're talking about headers again, aren't we?
Yes.
We've mentioned headers a lot recently, haven't we, in different games. So Albion won 67% of their aerial duels in their last game.
Yeah. Wolves,
on the other hand, won only 32% of their aerial duels.
That's really worrying.
It is, because we've conceded a lot of headed goals lately. And if Albion are strung in the air, and they have got players who can get on the end of things in the box, then again, a big danger for us is going to be set pieces, corners, free kicks. We've got to make a conscious effort to do better with this. We need to be working hard on the training ground on winning some of these aerial duels and making sure that we're tight to players and not giving them too much room to get a run and a jump on us. Yeah, that's serious worry for us. Again, is the aerial ability of our opponents.
Yeah. Albion have recently signed Robert Snodgrass.
Yes, you've found that out, have you?
Yes.
Yeah, we're out, and that's a good signing for Albion. It is. Yeah. I'll tell you why. He's got a good left foot, and he's got a good delivery. Robert Snodgrass. He's played against us numerous times for different teams, and he can whip a good ball in. You know, from a dead ball, from a corner or a free kick, his delivery's good.
Yeah.
Now, if he whips these balls in, and we've just talked about they won 67% of their aerial duels in the last game. If he's whipping good balls in, and Albion and winning headers, that's a dangerous combination for us, you know. And also from a dead ball, if he gets 25 yards out and they get a free kick, he's got a good shot on him as well.
Yeah.
So I think that's a good signing for Albion, and again, it's something we need to be wary of.
Yep.
So what's next on the agenda?
Now it's Dylan's fact of the day.
Sam Allardyce's first name is actually short for Samantha.
Thanks for that, Dylan. Next on the agenda
Yep.
is the teams.
Okay, so you've picked your team that you would play, and you've also selected a team that you think Nuno will
Yeah.
play. So give us your team first then.
I would play a 4-2-1-3.
Okay.
And I'd have Patricio in goal, obviously.
Yep.
Semedo at right back.
Yep, he's been looking good going forward lately. In an attacking
Yeah.
sense, he's been very lively and creating opportunities. And something we didn't mention in the last game when we did the review, when we got our goal against Everton, that goal came from a corner which was earned by Semedo. He went on a great run, Semedo did, and he earned us a corner, and from that corner, in the second phase of play, is when we got our goal. So Semedo's doing very well in an attacking sense, just needs to make sure he stays switched on with his defensive duties.
Yes. And then in central defence, Cody and Sace.
Yeah, not much else to choose from really, is that option-wise.
Yeah. There's just Kilman and
Yeah.
Bolly's injured, so we can't.
Bolly's injured, yeah. Kilman's on the bench, so yeah, I think Cody and Sace.
They have had steady games.
They have been
you know.
steady, yeah, they have been a steady pairing, so that's fair enough, yeah.
And then at left back, Ait Nouri.
Yeah, and he was good, wasn't he, against Everton?
Yeah.
Especially in an attacking sense. He got an assist, and he was very positive.
Yeah.
Good dribbling, very good intention to get forward. You know, he's got that drive and ambition to get at him, which is good to see. But like Semedo, just needs to make sure he stays switched on defensively as well.
And then in midfield, then Doncat and Neves.
Yeah, Neves has been very good recently.
Yeah.
He's been the player of the match for the last few games, hasn't he? And then you got Dendonka in there with Neves.
Yeah.
Now, Dendonka, he's missed a few chances, hasn't he, recently?
Yeah, he needs to get them at the back of the net.
Yeah, he's had the chances. He's been getting there. He's got on the end of things, but then once he's got there, he's been messing it up.
Yeah.
So sooner or later, he's got to start delivering with some goals.
Yep, definitely. And then just in front of those two, Bettina.
You're going for Vitina
Yeah.
in that number 10 role.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I think he deserves a chance because when he has appeared off the bench, he's looked bright. And he's the type of player who can unlock a stubborn defence like I think Albion will be. So, yeah, good choice for Vitina, yeah.
He's quick as well.
Yeah, he's slow. He can move with the ball. You know, when he gets it, he can move with it and advance through the thirds.
And then Traore, Cutrone and Neto up front.
Okay, yeah, we're thinking Traore is going to be back, aren't we? That's what we've been hearing. We've been hearing that Traore is going to be available, so you've got him in your team. I think Otasewa is going to be back available again.
He might be on the bench.
Yeah, place on the bench for him. And you've gone for Cutrone then. That's the big call. That's what everybody's talking about, isn't it? Is it going to be Silva? Is it going to be Cutrone? You going with Cutrone?
Yeah, I think Silva's had enough chances and...
He has had a lot of chances, you're right, and he has been disappointing of late.
Yeah.
So I think it is fair enough to give Cutrone a go. And then obviously Neto, we expect him to be fit. He did take a knock in the last game, but we expect him to be fit to start as well.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. So that's your team. What do you think Nuno will do?
I think he'll play a 4-3-3.
Okay.
And I think the only changes is Matinho in the 3 midfield instead of Vitina.
Right, so you would play Vitina, but you think that Nuno's going to stick with João Matinho?
Yes.
Okay. And what other difference did you say?
I think he'll play Silva instead of Cutrone.
Right, so you reckon he's going to stick with Silva? That's what you're saying. That's your big prediction there.
But,
that Nuno is going to stick with Silva. You wouldn't, but you're saying you think Nuno will stick with him, okay?
But I think if Nuno does pick him, I think it's his last chance.
You think he's going to give him one last go? Yeah.
He needs to prove himself if he's playing.
One last chance, last chance saloon, you think, for Silva. Yeah, we're interested to see, and we'll look and see how close you were with your predicted lineups. What's next on the agenda?
The prediction.
Okay, what have you gone for?
I've gone for a 2-0 to Wolves.
Yeah, let's all hope so. I hope we win. I think
Yeah.
we should win. You know, if we play anything like, it's a type of game we should be winning. Who have you gone for as your goal scorers?
Neto and Dendonka again.
Right, so
Same as last game.
Neto's a good choice, isn't he? And like we've said with Dendonka, he's been getting there. You've been saying in the other games, I think Dendonka will score. You've been telling us, and you've been saying, I think Dendonka. And he's been getting there. He's been getting on the end of things. You could have been right. You should have been right. But he's kept missing his chances. So
He can't keep missing.
yeah,
He
sooner
has to
or
score.
later, he's going to convert one. So Neto and Dendonka, I'll agree with you and go for a win as well.
Oh.
But just to be different, I'll say 3-1.
Yeah, I hope it is.
Yep.
That
So,
we win.
yep. And last, is it that the last thing?
Yeah,
now?
the sign
Oh, the
off.
sign off. Yeah, okay. I'll leave you to do the signing off then, even better.
Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment down below your predictions for the game. And if we get a lot of likes and views, maybe one day we'll do a watch along.
What's this? Watch along.
It's when we're watching like the match live.
Yeah.
Our fans can see our reaction live while we're watching the match. And
So
what we
you're
say.
saying if we got enough like viewers
Yeah.
and likes and subscribes and all that
Yeah.
stuff, that one day we might do a watch along.
Yeah.
Right, we couldn't do that in our house.
Why not?
There's too much swearing when Wolves are playing in our house, and I don't mean by me.
I don't swear when Wolves are on.
Alright then.
So, make sure you join us next time for the Wolves versus Albion match review.